Hello world. I once had a friend who wanted to type Polish letters, so she did something that felt quite natural. She bought a Polish keyboard. It looks like this, and here you have all the special characters that only exist in Poland, like the arrow, and I don't know how to pronounce the other ones. And she attached the keyboard to her computer, and nothing worked. It was just as if she had continued with her old keyboard. What had happened? Turns out keyboards don't care about letters. They just send scan codes. Which key on the keyboard are you pressing? Let me show you. This command will tell you exactly what the computer sees from the keyboard. I press a key, something appears, and you get a binary nonsense. Let me abort this with Control C. And now, for the luck we are on Linux, I can pipe this into a hex editor. And now, whenever I type a key, you see again 4 lines appearing, each one having 16 bytes. The first one being a timestamp. And now, let me type the letter Q. And you will see here 1, 0. Now I type the letter W. And you see 1, 1. Type the letter E. You see 1, 2. And I type the letter R. And you see the key code, the scan code 1, 3. So you get how it works. The keyboard just transmits which key has been pressed, not the letter that is attached to it. And that's why you can type in any language without requiring a special keyboard. If you want German umlauts, just tell your operating system you have a German keyboard attached to it, and then start typing. And you get the umlauts. And once you arrive at doing this, give me a comment where you write "Hello world" with 2 Ö, okay? Thank you. So my friend's keyboard wasn't broken at all. She had just kept the German keyboard layout. Keyboard vendors do this because it's easier to produce 1 million keyboards for everybody than making charges and produce only for Germany, for France, and for other countries. So the keyboard processor stays the same. The only thing that gets exchanged is the letters that are written onto the keys. It's cheaper that way. Okay, and now that we've learned that the keyboard layout is entirely software defined, this begs a very interesting question. Why are we using a keyboard layout from 1873? See, when the QWERTY layout was designed, it was designed for typewriters like this here. People would type very fast, and these metal arms would rub on each other, they would vibrate, or they would clash to each other. In order to avoid this, they rearranged the keys, and the outcome was the QWERTY layout. So it is rather there to slow you down than to keep you fast. It's not about logic, it is not about ergonomics, it is about metal arms. And we are still using this today on our computers. And this is where the Dvorak layout comes in. It was designed in the 1930s by August Dvorak and finally focused on allowing you to type as fast as you could. I had a look at it. I learned it for 3 months and I was already faster typing than on my native QWERTY layout. When working with the Dvorak layout, it just felt like the keys are at their right place. You see the vowels are on your left hand, the consonants on your right hand, and the E, which is the most often used letter in my language, is under the middle finger, and you do not have to move anywhere else. You just type the middle finger and get an E. And again, it was just feeling like finally the characters are at their right place. I convinced all my friends to learn it, and we were all typing on Dvorak. So why have we all switched back to the QWERTY layout? Frankly, it's not only about logic and technology, it's also about people. No one wants to have a 3-month period where he can barely type just in order to learn something. No company wants to train millions of workforce just because some letters change on a keyboard. And even if the QWERTY layout is already dead, you can pretend not to smell it. And that's not only about keyboards, it's about so many things. People love what they know and prefer it over something, even if they know it's better. it's easier to ignore a corpse than to change a habit. Thanks for watching.